Today, we are building the best team right now in Madden 26. So this is the first of what I hope to be a recurring video on the channel. We're always going to kind of build the best team at the time every 2 weeks or so. And if you guys do enjoy it, of course, we'll keep making them. Maybe this could be the last, if you guys don't like this. Well, yeah, leave a like if you guys do want to see more of these videos throughout the year. But I do want to say I'm putting my own little twist on this. It says best team on the title, I know. And you guys know probably what the best team is. You probably know. I mean, recently it was like the Raiders team being the most meta. This team I'm going to build today is probably coming into the meta right now, but it's going to fade right after they get rid of breakouts. So, with us being on the builder, having unlimited coins, we can kind of do whatever we want. But is this team super smart to go out and build right now? Probably not, to be honest. But it is fun to see what you can build when you have unlimited coins and you have all these really good breakout cards right now. And I'll probably make another one of these videos if you guys do enjoy it around Harvest or Autumn Classic time, whatever they're calling that promo. So I am not always going to build the most meta team, like the team that you see the most of. So like around when, most feared when Raiders was dominant, if I did a video like this, I probably wouldn't have built a Raiders team. Actually, I may have. I don't know. But yeah, I want to put my kind of own spin on it and kind of try to build a somewhat original team. So yeah, let's just get right into it. If you're looking to build a team like this, head over to MMOEXP for the cheapest, most reliable MUT coins on the market. Use my code Fergie at checkout for 6% off. A link for the website is in the description. So of course, Madden 26 theme teams, they are pretty, you could make any team good. You can make any team good. So whenever you see a team get 1 or 2 super meta cards, pretty much you can build whatever team you want with those 2 cards, around those 2 cards, especially when they're as overpowered as these breakout cards are against the meta right now, because they have these discounted abilities until they expire. They are absolutely broken. And I would also say that, the breakouts theme team is also really, really good. The problem is, if you don't sell at the right time with that team, you're going to lose so many coins because, again, the abilities do expire. I'm not too sure how much they're going to be downgraded, the breakouts, okay? Just keep that in mind if you have a breakouts team. We don't know. They should probably tell us how they're going to downgrade the cards, but it's very vague. If we knew, maybe they don't go down too much and they're maybe still worth using. But if they completely kill them ability-wise, I don't know. Those cards, I think, are going to really tank in price. I mean, they're still going to be good. They're still going to be good, obviously, good cards on their theme teams. They have good stats, but it's the abilities that really are the driving force for the, for these cards. But as far as theme teams go, again, all 32 team chems on a lot of different cards. This is a 49ers theme team with all the 32 team chem guys filled in there. So you can pretty much build any team you want in this game as long as you have like 2, maybe 3 good cards come out. So what is the team we're building today? It's probably on the thumbnail or something. I don't really know what I'm going to do for the thumbnail for this video. I don't know. But today we're going to be building a Jacksonville Jaguars theme team. And when you look at the Jacksonville Jaguars theme team, you see a lot of holes on this team. You do. There's a lot of holes. I mean, the biggest reason to do this is for Travis Hunter. And Brenton Strange is not, I mean, stat-wise, he's really good, but ability-wise, it's nothing too crazy. But we're pretty much doing this team for Travis Hunter. That's really it. Like you see, even on defense, there's nothing too crazy here, right? You're building this team for pretty much one guy, but this one guy, Travis Hunter, can play cornerback as well. So you have a corner slash wide receiver that could pretty much do everything. And on Travis Hunter, honestly, I would use his alter ego or whatever they're calling it. This stat swap. I would use this one. Give him the better man coverage and give him the slightly worse short route running. And of course, you can help cover that up with a wide receiver strat card, or even, of course, having boosts from crystals and stuff like that as well. So Travis Hunter is, again, the main guy we're building this team for today. Because, yeah, you see on the Jaguars team, there isn't much to it, really. I feel like Devin Lloyd should have maybe not got this most feared card and got a breakout LTD. That dude's been balling recently, but, yeah, it is what it is for him. So let's just get started with it. Let's do it. So the first thing I want to say is I am going to, at the end of the video, I already have built this team. At the end of the video, I want to show you guys what the polished team looks like with all the right chems, all the right backups. But I'm not going to click in all the backups here because that would just take too much time. I'll just put all the starters in. And if there isn't a notable backup, I'll let you guys know. But getting started with the offensive line. Okay, obviously, as you guys saw with the offensive line on the Jaguars team, that you would normally build most years of Madden, they got holes. And there is no fix for their left tackle. Their left tackle, there is no fix for it. So we are going to use Andrew Thomas. And here I will point out that you have to have this Walker Little card here because he does give the 2x chems. One of the big problems with this team, actually, well, it's not a big problem, but it is an issue, is that if you want to build this team, Brenton Strange is also their team builder, so you do lose that 2x chem on Brenton Strange. But of course, we're going to run Brenton Strange. I mean, that goes pretty much without saying. And down here is going to be Evan Ingram. Evan Ingram, of course, Jacksonville Chemistries. And we'll talk about tight end 2 will be in a little bit. I also did try to keep this somewhat realistic to the point where it's like, I'm not going to have all the top 100 players. I'm not going to have, even RG3 who you can't get. Like, I try to keep it realistic as something that you can actually achieve in game. So what I did was I pretty much just kept it to one top 100 player. So if I had unlimited coins, I would have a top 100 player probably because they are so good. But that's kind of besides the point. You think of Makari here. But I try to keep it reasonable. I didn't get 500, like all of the top 100 players. And even for these cards here, I only upgraded one up to 92 overall. But obviously, eventually, you'll be able to do that. So 91 overall, Creed Humphrey. And then here, I did go with a bit of a cheat. And that is going to be Tate Rutledge, who also... The reason why we have Tate here is that he also does give 3x breakout chemistry. So we have... Honestly, wait, is there a breakout? If there's a breakout, I didn't even actually consider this. Because I just picked Andrew Thomas, but is there a breakout? There should be... I don't think there is a breakout. There might be there is a breakout left tackle. We could have even went Calvin Banks here. But he's actually pretty good. Damn, he's got some good stats there. This card's actually a pretty demon card. The 90... Well, I guess that was his alter ego they were showing me. But still a good card. That's even something that I could have considered. I'm going to have to look back on that, but... Well, yeah, I think it... I don't think it's going to... Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, because... No, the team we built is better, I think. So, all right. Tight end. No, let's go to wide receiver. Of course, we're going to have Travis Hunter. Obviously. Here, I did elect to go Jimmy Smith. And there were other options I was thinking about here at this spot, but the reason why I went Jimmy Smith is the amount of boost we're going to be giving to Jaguars players is insane. I mean, you could go CD Lamb. You could, of course, even go 92 Cooper Kupp here, even 91 Cooper Kupp here, honestly. Let's see what that looks like. What's the 91 Cooper Kupp looking like? Cooper Kupp, maybe that's the play. I don't... 90, it probably is just running Cooper Kupp over Jimmy Smith. And that's unfortunate, really. It really is, it just is running that 100%. What? He's 6'2". That's definitely the play. And when you see the final team, we're gonna have to swap those. You're gonna have to swap Jimmy Smith for a Cooper Kupp for Jimmy Smith, or Jimmy Smith or Cooper Kupp. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, all right. Next thing is gonna be Dante Thornton. But the reason why I was talking about putting in the other left tackle was because we are gonna also be doing a 20 breakouts team, which will give us the right chems. I don't gotta do the chemistries on this. I keep forgetting. But I do want to upgrade him. Let's upgrade him. So we're gonna go Dante Thornton here. Fully upgraded, of course. And now you can get Thornton and Porter, which is pretty nice to have. QB, I was considering going Cam Newton, but I actually am going to go with Bo Nix here. I think he's the better of the two breakout QBs as far as abilities go, getting them discounted to be able to run abilities on other players. I like that Bo Nix at QB. You could go Cam Newton here. You obviously could. And then backup will be Trevor Lawrence or any Jaguar that you want. And then here because it is a Jaguars team, I feel like you have to run. Yeah, there are some good guys out there. But I feel like you have to run Jamal Charles top 100. So we're going to go Jamal Charles top 100, of course, Jags legend. And then we're going to go Saquon here. Of course, we got to have the crystals. And to wrap up the offense, I'll show you how else we're going to fill it out. So we're going to go Juszczyk. Kyle Juszczyk. You don't have to upgrade him. You don't have to. Then you have the Westover card, a.k.a. Shapeshifter, all 32. Backups, we do have... I'll just fill out the rest of the team here. We got Nico Collins. We are going to use all 3 crystal drops because we can, but it's not necessary, honestly. I would say if you wanted to build this team, you somewhat near it, you probably could and keep it somewhat close. You probably cut down the price and keep it somewhat close to this team. But I don't know, because... Yeah, but I would fill it out with all the crystals, and here, this is going to be Trey McBride. Trey McBride. So again, you don't need these. All you really need is the first crystal drop. But of course, having them all, when I have unlimited coins, why not? So offensively, so this is what we're gonna be working with. I like it. I mean, there's really, one thing we do kind of lack, but not really. No, we have Dante Thornton. The offense is like, looking at this offense here, there's really no issue with it at all. And you see, we only have 8 Jaguars chemistries, meaning that I did change a couple of them, but I don't really know. Yeah, we don't have many Jaguars on the offense. We have what, 2, 3, 4 with Evan Ingram. Yes, and Macari. I guess we have a decent amount. It's all right. All right, let's head over to the defense now. Okay, so if we head over to this defense, you're going to see that, what are we looking at? What are we doing here? How are we going to make this team amazing? And I'll let you know right now, okay? So the first step, of course, like I said, we are going to be doing let me close these 2 out. Calvin Banks, let's close these out. We are going to be doing, wait, which team is this? Oh, this is wait, no, I'm going to be here. Yeah, okay. We are going to be doing the breakouts chems, right? You know that already. So let's just get right into it. The first one's going to be fully settled Louis Kuhn, who I think is usable, and he's on a Jags team, so good card. I would then go, of course, Fred Warner, because they just did Devin Lloyd so dirty, but he will still be on the team. You just will never see him play. Simple as that. And like I said, I try to keep it realistic with the top 100 players. Obviously, you could just slot in this card, but Ted Hendricks, I'll use that version as I think he's good enough, and I like using his cards. I would then go Jesse Bates. Because this team does kind of lack at safety, I would use the fully upgraded Jesse Bates on the theme team. I do like Antonio Johnson, though. He's actually a really good card. He was. I don't know what he's looking like now. Then you're able to fully upgrade him to 85. So you have 87 speed, 890 speed on a big body safety. You could, again, I build this team not to fully expect people to actually go out there and build it themselves, but you can definitely cut down on some of the more expensive parts of this team and it'll still be really good. So, for example, the last 2 crystal drops, I would probably just go for the first drop. That's what I would always recommend. And then, of course, Ransall as well. Ransall is their new team builder, but a very good card. Potentially 92 speed on his card. Could also be your user, and he's cheaper than running the users that I've selected for this team. Okay, I'm not going to do any backups here, but we are going to do, of course, corners. So you guys saw their corners were very weak, but watch how we just, in Madden 26 style, don't really run any of their corners. However, you got to remember that you're also going to be running Travis Hunter on this team as well. And I think last time I checked, you can actually run both Travis Hunters at once. So you can run 2 on offense and 2 on defense, technically. So look at how we just get rid of those corners. There's not many, there's really no Jaguars out here, but that's the Madden 26 way, man. That's how you do it. And then I also am going to put the old Travis Hunter here. He was actually still 89 speed and still can actually hold his own, so we'll just do that. But those are our DBs, user options, and we'll get into my specialist tab as well. But let's do the pass rush. So what I did, I'm not too sure why I actually switched this, but I did go with Abdul Carter here. But I don't know why I switched it. I don't know why I put him here. But I did. Yeah, we're going to put Abdul Carter there, okay? Walker as well. I switched him as well. I don't know why I did that too. But of course, you can switch them. They all get their secondaries. And then I would then go Chason. Of course, Chason, who actually will not play for this team. So another corner cut you can do right there. He actually will not play. But Micah Parsons up next, of course, for the Crystals. And then we are going to put in Kobe Turner, who I think is one of the best cards in this game, and then also Leonard Williams. Do I have all my crystals that I need? Hope I do. We got that did not work. Leonard Williams. Okay. Do we have all the crystals that we need? We got Micah, we got Leonard Williams, we got Fred Warner, we got Surtain, we got Minka. Okay, I think we're good there. And then on offense, yep, we got Trey McBride, we got Nico, we got Gibbs, we got Saquon. I think we are good. I think we're good here. Okay, so those are the chems. We're at 19 right now. They're not perfect. I will work that out. And then special teams, I do like to use Cam Little. McLaughlin was also a Jaguar, but I'm rocking with Cam Little. He's got better kick power. Okay, and then punter, it is going to be J.K. Scott, who also did play for the Jaguars. Long snapper, it doesn't really matter. But long snappers do give chems. I think. They do, right? I'm pretty sure they do. Do they? Let me find a damn... Who's their long snapper? Who's Jag's long snapper? Rose... Ross, not Rose. Ross Maddock. But do these give chems? I actually have no idea. Yeah, I think it did. Yeah, I guess it does. Kick returner, up to you. And then specialist tab, okay? So in the specialist tab, again, you have a max of 55 players on your team. So you don't want to truly exceed that too much. I think our team is good enough. Obviously, the cheaper you build the team, the more specialists you're going to have. Why did I type in Travis? This is going to be Charles. Jamal Charles here, and then Jamal Charles. Where's Jamal Charles? Then Jamal Charles there. And then here on the other screen, you're going to see that I have Jimmy Smith here, but this is going to be Cooper Kupp spot. Gadget, Travis Hunter, of course, in the gadget. And then I would go nose tackle. We're going to go Kobe Turner, who, again, we have in the lineup, so he doubles up. Kobe Turner. And then I would, Nick Bitonio is who I would go here, who's expensive. But I think he's probably the second best edge rusher, maybe third best edge rusher in the game right now, in my opinion. But then go him. And then we go Leonard Williams. And then, of course, Abdul Carter. So, specialist, right now, we are only using one cheat right now. One card that isn't in the lineup. And by the way, he does not give chemistry to the team, but he receives the breakout chemistry from the team. So he's still getting the boost, even though he's not giving the boosts, if that makes sense. And the reason why I chose, like, you could swap any of these guys out, technically. You see right here, like, what you could do is you could run J2 Fele here, and then put Bitonio here, or then put Abdul here, and then Bitonio here. But you're already over the 19 chems, or the 20 chems that you need to be. You'll see on the final team build. But we're kind of just filling out the specialist tab this way. I am going to go Carson Schlesinger. You could also go, there's DeJean out there too. There's some safeties out there. Watts you can run, of course. And then here I'm going to go Ted Hendricks, the 89, the one that we have in the lineup. So again, not a cheat. And then I'm going to go Christian Gonzalez here. But also, I guess this could be the Travis Hunter card that you plug in, whatever you want to do there. So that's the specialist, the defense, the offense. And now here is the polished team. Okay, here's the polished team. Here's the Jags dream team. Okay, perfect chems were 50-50 with 22 breakouts. Okay, and if you guys do go into view details, you can plug in the strategy item, the 4x strategy item, which I don't actually think you need. You can get away with running the 3x one, which will save you a lot of coins, but then you're going to have to run, I think you're going to have to run that Saints left tackle, I think you're going to have to, but here's the team with all the chems worked out. Again, all you got to do is swap out Cooper Kupp for Jimmy Smith, or if you want to go Jimmy Smith, you could, But here's a team with perfect chemistry, all the boost, all the crystals. Anything of note that I may have missed? Not really. I think we're pretty good there, but this team, if you got this team, man, this is a serious squad. Again, you can make any team look like this if you get 1 or 2 upgrades. A lot of these players never played for the Jaguars. A lot of these aren't even Jaguars cards. But if you get, if whenever that new promo comes out, I would look into for the autumn promo, look into the teams that are playing on Thanksgiving. Those are usually the teams that get the most cards, or the teams that always play on Thanksgiving, like the Cowboys, for example. That could be a team that absolutely eats, and they're gonna get multiple promo cards with probably a promo theme team, which makes it easier and cheaper to build that team. Obviously, the more obscure your team is, or like with the less good cards you have for that team, the more expensive it will be, because you're going to need the 32 team chem cards to fill those spots, and those cards are traditionally expensive. So that will do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys kind of like the it's kind of like the inside the mind, but it's not gameplay like Throne does, but team building, which is honestly my favorite part of the game. I enjoyed making this video. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you boys in the next one. Goodbye. Have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.